One of the most powerful moments for me was talking with one of the directors of the Holy Land Institute for the Deaf, where he talked about going into the marketplace and just listening for stories about families that had a young person with disabilities. And then he would go rescue them. They would be locked in closets and barns in the basements because their families not only didn't know how to care for them, but they were ashamed.
The percentage of children with disability within the Palestinian context, it's between 2.7 to 7%. We have a high percent of children with disability, and they face discrimination, and they have many challenges.
Princess Basma in East Jerusalem is situated in the east side of Jerusalem, and most of its clients come from the West Bank of the Jordan River, called Palestine, that has been occupied by Israeli military forces since 1967. It does not operate under civil law, but rather military law.
There is a checkpoint between every place. So for children who have physical disability, it's very difficult because in the checkpoints, they need to go out of the bus and move to other bus. So it's very difficult for them and for the family. In the villages and camps in Palestine, they do not have access for education. They do not have access for health centers. The family who have children with disability, they feel all the time about shame. A community blame them because they have child with disability. Our experience is that most of the families before, they were hidden their children with disability, and they do not accept that they take them to, for example, to our center or other centers to treat them. The families claim to us that they feel afraid that this child will be known for the community, so it affects other members in the family. So our mission at the Jerusalem Princess Basma to reach these children. One-third of these students haven't enrolled in schools, and the other third, they are enrolled, but they dropped out because they cannot continue, because schools are not equipped. 50% of the schools are not accessible for them. For example, they do not have ramps. They do not have accessible bathrooms for these children. They do not have the staff. And the classes, they are very crowded. In the same class, you find more than 40 students. In this case, the teacher, they cannot deliver what they need. As a health organization, we facilitate issuing permits for these children, but some of the families, they are not accepted for political issues, as they claim. For example, Ahmad's father, he come with Ahmad family. The mother was refused for political issues. So the father is coming with his child for a daily sessions.
يلا شوف ايش بدها؟
كل الأنواع.
كل الأنواع؟ ايش في؟ شوف في بيضة وشو كمان؟
وأنا بده
عينة.
The women and men, and most importantly, the children who come to Princess Basma are overcoming incredible obstacles to do so.
رفعوا رأسهم شكروا اسمع لا خلص رفعوا رأسهم شكروا ربهم مبسوطين هالسيصان.
Or lack of these institutions that offer these services for these children. But what gives us hope in the future that we can transfer our knowledge to others. And there is a need, especially how we treat the children, because we treat every child as a unique child.